Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin, hope you spend a little time with me.
Hi everybody, this is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. One of the big advantages of video editing is that I can go back and I can make changes to something that I wanted to do or that I said. If I want to enhance something, I can do that. So that's what I'm doing. This is the second time that I'm making this intro. Tonight I'm going to make some tostadas with chorizo and corn salsa. And last night I made the intro and it was so, but you know, after I made the dinner and everything, I had to come back here and tell you guys that, hey, this is an OMG meal. It's just fantastic. We just raved about what was going on and the whole thing. So I really wanted to come back and pump it up a little bit and tell you guys that this is going to be one fantastic meal. So you need to pay attention, and it's a lot of fun. It's easy to make, and my God, was it ever good. So anyway, that's what we're going to do tonight, is we're going to make tostadas, chorizo and corn salsa tostadas. So hope you guys enjoy them, because we sure did last night. They were delicious. I'm now going to be preparing the guacamole. First thing I want to do is just mention, when you're picking out avocados, take them in your hand and cup them in the palm of your hand and squeeze gently with your fingertips and the back of your hand. And if it yields just a little bit, those are ripe and they're good. So here I've taken 4 avocados, and I'm going to use a potato masher like this to mash the avocados, because that way it'll still give you some bite and a little texture to your guacamole. I don't like the creamy stuff. If you use an immersion blender, which you can do, or a fork or something like that, sometimes it gets it too fine. So what I'm doing is using the potato masher, and you can see that it still has some texture in it. Okay, the other ingredients, we're going to add some onions. Just have to kind of go by feel here about how many you want to put in. Diced onions, some diced tomatoes, garlic, cilantro diced, some minced jalapeños, and the spices are cumin, salt, and pepper. We'll put those in there, and then we'll put the juice of a limon, which is a key lime. And then I'm going to add a little olive oil to it. And there's the finished product. Beautiful guacamole. This is Mexican chorizo. It's going to go in the tostadas, or I should say on the tostadas, along with some refried beans. And today I'm going to be making black beans to hold everything together and give it a little extra flavor. So anyway, get some Mexican chorizo, get it all browned up, and just keep it warm and set aside. Okay, there's the Mexican chorizo cooked up. We're just going to break it all up nice and fine and keep it warm. And then over here, we have our black beans, our refried beans. And they're all mashed up nice. Now what we need to do is we're going to put a can of salsa casera in there. That'll loosen it up just a little bit, give it some nice flavor. The only spice we're going to use in this, other than the salsa casera, is salt. And since we're going to be using this kind of like Mexican mayonnaise, you want it kind of loose. You don't want it dry, because we're going to be spreading it on tortillas or on tostadas, which are deep fried tortillas, and they're crispy. And so if you make this too dry, you're liable to break them, because they are crumbly. So now I'll taste this and add a little salt, and then we'll keep this warm and use it like mayonnaise on the tostada. I'm now ready to assemble the tostadas. I have the refried beans, the chorizo, and the corn salsa all ready to go. So here's how we do it. We take a little of the Mexican mayonnaise, the beans, and put them on the tostada. And then a little chorizo. Okay. Some finely sliced cabbage. And some corn salsa. Now don't worry, all of these recipes are going to be down at the in the bottom, so you'll be ready to go. So that's how you do it, and we can put some dollops of sour cream on there, and really gussy it up nice, a little cilantro, and it'll be fine. So there you are, chorizo and corn tostada. It's really a great dish, easy to make, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy it, so give it a try. Thank you for watching this episode of My Idaho Cabin featuring chorizo and corn salsa tostadas. They were fantastic. So, and as you can see, they're pretty easy to make. So it's a lot of fun and a really nice meal. So get your family together and make them up, and I'm sure you're going to thank me for that. So anyway, thanks again for watching this episode of My Idaho Cabin. Remember, the recipes are going to be right over here, and the subscribe, like button and stuff is over here. So I hope you'll do those, subscribe and like. We'd appreciate that. Smokey and I would, that is. And I'll see you next time on My Idaho Cabin.
Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Thanks for spending time with me.